Hi guys. So first things first, we're going to start off by taking a white eyeshadow, and I'm just using one from Ulta. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a brush and you're going to cover your entire eye in it. Now you can start from the middle or you can start in the inner corner, but you just want to get it all, go up to the eyebrow bone and just all over. And you're going to do that to both eyes. Okay, next what you want to do is you want to take your NYX eye pencil, and mine's in cottage cheese, and start in the inner corner and just start rubbing it on and drag it down towards the bottom, and then you just want to drag it upwards underneath the eyebrow bone, but you don't need to cover your entire eye with it, and do that to both eyes. Okay, now you're going to go in with Electric Blue, and that's another NYX Jumbo eye pencil, and we're going to be covering the crease with this. So you're going to want to start out with the inner part of your crease and just in small strokes kind of drag it outwards. Do it like lightly at first because you don't want to just like draw a huge blue line on your eye. And bring it out to the outer edge and kind of draw it in like a triangular kind of way. You see how it's like has a point. Then drag it downwards to the bottom, and you just want to barely be able to see it only when you like have your eyes open, and then drag it to the bottom, and then you just want to blend that out. Okay, now you're going to take that same blue color and you're just going to drag it down on the under part of your eye like eyeliner, except for you're going to drag it all the way in and around your inner tear duct so that you cover like the entire part of your eye with the blue color. Okay, now we're going to be doing our outer V, and we're going to be coloring that in with a charcoaly color, and it's only that little triangle right there. Okay, so take your brush and get the charcoaly color on it and start taking tiny little dabs and just do that very, very small inner or outer corner right there. Don't go in very far, but we just want it really, really dark in just that one area. And you can kind of blend it in if you want a little bit, but we don't want it very much into the crease and very far forward. We just want it out in that little small triangle right there. And yeah, see how I did that with both eyes? Now I think I'm going to go back in and darken the other part of the eye, because I didn't really make it that even. But yeah, just try to make it very dark, but only in that small little triangle. It widens the eyes, makes them appear bigger and with more depth. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to touch up some of that fallout and make the eyes more like cleaner by taking our concealer and a makeup sponge, and you're just gonna like drag that out across, and you're gonna make the lines appear cleaner and make it more fierce, you know. And so just do that to both eyes, and it's just gonna get rid of a lot of that fallout from like that dark colored eyeshadow, and sometimes that happens. It makes it a lot cleaner and better. Okay, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our winged eyeliner. What you're going to want to do is you're going to start off by drawing a line over your eye, just like the upper part of the lid, like you normally would. And I start with the outside and go in because generally it's bigger when you first start out, and then you just want to bring it in and have the biggest part be on the outer part and then have it be really thin on the inner part. And just do that in small strokes and have it be as thick or as thin as you want when you first start out. I usually start out thin because it's easier to add than to take away. And now what you're going to want to do is take, okay, what am I doing? Okay, now you're going to draw that line from where your eyeshadow starts, and I usually start outside and drag it inward. And once you draw that line, you see how it follows like the outer part of my eyeshadow? Okay, you're gonna draw like a little triangle to connect it, and that's how you make the winged eyeliner. So you draw the two lines and then you connect them with that small triangle. It's really, really easy. You just thicken it, and there you have your little cat eye. Like that. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some mascara just to prep our eyes for our eyelashes. And this is just gonna help it blend. And I'm just gonna be using the Allure lashes for this. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and apply those. And bam. Okay, so now we're just going to do lips, and this is a MAC lipstick, and it's very bright. And then we're done. So this is the look. Okay, so now we're going to start out with the hair portion, and we're just going to be doing a pompadour and a ponytail that has curls, and I'm going to be adding in a non-permanent ombre. It's like washable hair color, and yeah, that's why I'm wearing that ugly t-shirt. Okay, so you're gonna want to start off with really, really dirty hair. My hair's not very dirty here, but it works because my hair tastes pretty well anyways. But you're just gonna take your hair and just gonna brush it out first. Make sure all the tangles are out because that's really important. And I usually just part it and bring it in. I keep brushing. I don't know what I'm saying. I sound really dumb. And okay. Am I done? Okay, yeah. You need a teasing comb. That's really important for this. Like, I would recommend getting a teasing comb. Like, not just like a regular comb, like a teasing comb. It matters. Some good, very strong hairspray. That matters too. You can get some heat protectant if you want. I'm using a 1-inch Babyliss curling iron if you wanted to know. I think that those make some good curls for that. Okay, so I also got clips to section my hair, some dry shampoo that's really good. It kind of dirties your hair and it makes it tease a lot better. Like, even if your hair isn't dirty, or it doesn't dirty, it cleans your hair, but it adds volume. Like, it's good for hair that doesn't tease very well. So if you have really thin hair, get some, like, dry shampoo. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to start with the tops of your eyebrows and drag it outwards, and follow that line and take it to the back, and that's going to be the section of your hair that you're going to be teasing for your pompadour. And you just don't want to take it any farther than like the back of your head. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to clip off that section. Just take any regular old clip. It doesn't have to be fancy. And then you're just going to tie off the bottom portion of your hair, get it out of the way, and just, yeah, wait for myself to do that. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start teasing your hair from the front. Go front to back, not back to front. If you go back to front, it's just going to look kind of weird. And I know in the other video the lady said not to like tease the front part of your hair, but I tease the front part of my hair because otherwise it's just like really flat and then it gets like big in the back and it just looks strange. I don't know. I don't like it. But you can just comb it off, like make it look smooth. Like, anyway, just tease the front part of your hair. I think it looks better. Okay, you want to tease in like small like brushes. Like, just do it lightly. Don't go like that makes it, it's bad. Yeah, there's the thing. And now what you want to do is you're going to want to spray, like use some really strong hairspray, and I wrap it around like the hairspray bottle and let it freeze for a second, so that when you take it out, it kind of like holds the shape. And you're just going to flip that portion of hair like in front, and then I'm sorry, I'm sick. Oh my gosh. Alright, and then you're just going to take the next section and you're going to tease that. Make sure you do it lightly and tease it a lot because you want it to be really big. Spray, wrap, let it freeze there for a second, and it kind of holds the shape. And sometimes, like, you can section it, but then you're gonna figure out later that you want some more hair in that section. So I usually don't do the ponytail thing. I don't know why I did, because sometimes I like to adjust the way I like it, and if I do it in a ponytail, it kind of doesn't let you do that. So I mean, it's just kind of your personal preference. So you can just finish the rest of that. Make sure you spray it. I just put it in the dry shampoo now because I think I kind of forgot about it. But like, I'd put it in first. Like, that'd be the first thing I'd do is like get the top part of your hair and do every section like before you tease it. Like, do the dry shampoo and shake it out. I look like I have a mullet now. Okay, now just gotta take out your hair tie, and then we're gonna start brushing it. Okay, so now you have your hair all teased up, and if it's not teased enough, you can always just go back and tease it, or if it's like uneven, you know. Okay, so you just want to take your teasing comb again and brush it all down so you can get it like nice and smooth. It doesn't have to be perfect, you can just smooth it over with your hands. The point is you want to keep it big. You don't want to brush it all the way back down again. Even if it does look like it's getting a lot flatter, when you, like, the way you do is you want to twist it and push, and when you push, it makes it like 10 times bigger. See, like, how when I like pushed it forward, it got so much bigger. That's like the key thing that makes the pompadour so big, is that push. If you don't push it, it's just gonna be really, really small. See, it's like, makes me like 5 inches taller. Okay, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you didn't get the sides of your hair in it. See, you look like George. Okay, so now you're just gonna twist and pin it, and it keeps cutting me off. It's annoying me. Okay, just adjust it and pin it how you want. Okay, so now you're just gonna finish pinning. Put a lot of pins in there because you don't want it to fall out, because when you're dancing, you know. Okay, so now what you're gonna want to do is gather all your hair in the back, smooth it down, put some hairspray in it, brush it down real slick. We want it to be super duper slick. And that'll also help if your hair is really dirty. It'll slick back a lot easier. And you're just going to want to brush it out, make it sure it's really tight. Use lots of ponytail holders to keep it in place. And yeah, we don't want it to fall out. Okay, so now we're going to be curling the hair. And all you're going to want to do is divide it, get some hairspray, you know, touch it up, and make sure it's really slick and frizz-free before you start to curl or before you dance in it. And I divide mine on both sides just to make it easier. So I'm just going to take my curling iron, and all I'm really going to do is do those classic little wand curls. You don't need a wand to do the wand curls though. You're just going to wrap it, hold it for, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds or so. And then don't just let it fall. When you let it fall, like put it into your hand. See how I'm like holding the curl in place for a little bit? Because when you let it cool, that's how it'll stick. And then just let it fall. And leaves a little messy kind of wave. It'll stay for a while. Okay, so once I finished curling my hair, all I really did was I kind of ran my fingers through it a little bit, loosened it up so it didn't just like all stick together a little bit. Just a little bit more bouncy and pretty. And next we're going to be doing the ombre. We're going to be adding the purple color to it. I'm going to do a blue and purple thing. And yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and I put in the purple dye. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's there, and it takes a second to dry, and it's just not permanent. And that's what I wanted to do it because I just kind of wanted to like wash it out, and if that's okay with you, Leah, I'll send you a picture of it if you want me to so that you can see it. It's a lot brighter than it looks because the light in my room, like actually gets really bright if you see my hands that are really messy. But yeah. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, I'm awkward.